animated porn made fun of film based on Alice in Wonderland. I've seen something similar. Although, yeah, it wasn't, yeah, I've seen something similar to that, although it wasn't Alice in Wonderland, it was Snow White. It was a German animated film that, as you said, kind of made fun of sex. It was like just something you look at and you just say, "What the fuck?" It was just so completely ridiculous. I am probably not going to go into detail here because the channel will probably get in trouble if I go into detail. That's how messed up it was. I first found out about that back in December, I think it was. Someone who I was following on Twitter, although I can't remember who, posted the link on their Twitter account, and I decided to go take a look. And yeah, I kind of was scared about that. I actually did a reaction video to that, although I think I deleted that now because it was taking up too much room, and I was just going too long and wasn't very interesting. So yeah, now there's a bit of a change in lighting a little bit because I had to go out for a while. Because our phone contract's up and I need to get a new contract. And can I just say I am glad I am off my current contract. It was, well, terrible to say the least. But yeah, now I'm looking for a new one. Possibly wanting to get an iPhone, but I don't use that much calls, so I don't know. I don't think it really suits my budget anyways. But I know. Plus, I've already got the iPod Touch, so I'm not really sure if I need it. If I do get the iPhone, I'd probably get the 3GS so I could have the video recording, so I can send videos to YouTube. That'd be so much more convenient. Yeah, but we were just going around today, just looking for different phone plans and what would be suitable. It seems like the only way you could get the iPhone is to go on one of the more expensive plans, but that's usually only useful if you're like a heavy phone talker on there 24/7. And I don't use my phone that much these days. I just use Skype or Twitter just to chat around. I don't use my phone that much these days. Something that was also quite surprising as to what I would be finding out about was the final class of what we'd be learning throughout the weeks. Last Friday was the last of the first of the compulsory classes, and that compulsory class was called History of Australian Film. And when you think History of Australian Film, you think something you'd see on primetime movies like The Castle, which is a family-friendly style, or possibly Picnic on Hanging Rock, which is like this Peer Weir mystery film, or something I don't know, just stuff you probably watch in primary school and stuff like that. But it was quite shocking though, because the first thing they showed us was this documentary called Not Quite Hollywood, which shows the kind of the grindhouse style of Australian films, and we were treated to this huge fest of just all this sex, nudity, violence, explosions, car chases, limbs being hacked off, all this gore. And this was a documentary, and we're going to be learning about this for the entire semester. It was like, whoa. There was a complete state of shock as to what I was expecting. And I was like, I thought this was going to be the most boring class out of all of it, but damn, that really blew my mind away when I saw this documentary. Especially seeing as one of the main interviewees in that film was Quentin Tarantino. And he talked about how Australian films and how they do car chases is like having a complete orgasm. That's his lines. You gotta love Quentin Tarantino for saying stuff like that. The lecturer also gave us this ticket to see this movie called Wake and Fright. Apparently it was made back in the 1970s. The critics absolutely loved it, but it did really badly at the box office. And what's even more cool about it is that it's got a admit 1, so free entry. That's kind of cool, that little trick. It's like a magic trick, like something completely different. Yeah, I'm gonna put that down now before I get carried away with that. So yeah, the only problem is it's only valid on the weekdays and just before 5 p.m. That's not really convenient, especially seeing it's about an hour away from where I am. But free movie is a free movie, so I might see that sometime. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much my day for then. I also saw your video earlier about you possibly moving out on your main channel. Um, yeah, I don't really know what to say about that actually. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how helpful I can be here, being on the other side of the world. It's kind of annoying. I don't know what I would say or how I could help. But I like this thing. I want to help, but I really don't know how, being all the way over here. So I don't know if anyone has an advice of how I could help out Elle a bit. Just let me know. Comments here. Anyways, I think that's all for now. I've gone on a bit enough. I'll catch you later, Elle.